Hello everyone and welcome. I hope this reading finds you well. For today, it's going to be a love reading and we are answering the question, will you see your person again? Will the two of you meet again? Will you have the chance to talk to each other again? Okay? In order to help you choose, I will insert 3 pictures, 1 picture for each group. Please take your time in choosing your group. I will put the timestamps in the description box as always, and let's begin. Hi group number 1, welcome to reading. If you chose this picture, this is going to be your group. Let's find out. Will you see your person again? Will the two of you meet each other again? Will you have a chance to talk to each other again? Let's find out. We have Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Magician, 10 of Wands, the Star, 8 of Swords, the Fool. I should have moved them a little bit to the center, sorry about that. And let's see some of these connecting energies. The Journey, Loving Elementals, and the Queen of Keys. So, from what I'm seeing here, we'll start with your person's energy, okay? How are they doing currently? Your person is very hopeful about this connection. They do have in plan, okay, in their mind, this intention to come forward and communicate with you. They do have a hope and they want to manifest this with you. I feel like your person is a bit divided at this point. So they are in this very inner struggle energy where they would like to come forward and communicate with you, to do something almost crazy, almost rushed, okay? But at the same time, there's this sense of stability with this 10 of Pentacles. There's something that's holding them back. Maybe your life situations, and I find it very interesting that this, we'll just separate, this 10 of Pentacles energy, so this is going to be your person's row, okay, this is your person's energy. It's right on top of the 8 of Swords energy, which is supposed to be your row, okay? So it feels like both of you are in this stuck energy. There are obstacles in between that keep you from talking to one another, from communicating, from meeting each other. But there is hope. I am seeing a lot of hope and I'm seeing a lot of struggle from both your parts to communicate. So if you want to communicate with your person, if you are hoping to communicate with your person, you're trying to manifest something, you're trying to do, sometimes you're thinking about doing something crazy, like I'm just gonna like message them, I'm just going to talk to them, I'm just going to take the plunge, and you're asking yourself, does this person feel the same? Or am I just going to make a fool out of myself? This person definitely feels the same. Your person feels the same. There's no doubt about it. And they actually feel the same about approaching the situation the same way you do. Only they're not actually afraid that they're going to make a fool out of themselves. That's what I'm seeing. They're very confident that something will come out of it, that it's going to be a success. The problem is that it kind of seems like your person has a lot to lose if they do this. This is going to cause a lot of imbalance should it happen at this moment. Yeah, it's like they could lose something very important. They could lose like their stability, or maybe your person is very comfortable. Maybe they're the type of person who, again a plane, they're the type of person who has worked hard for what they have, who has invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, maybe a lot of money into the life that they have built for themselves. They are very They are very proud of who they are, what they've become. So it's almost like they're trying to find a middle ground in this, like test the field in a sense, see if you know, things are going to work out, trying to imagine what it would be like if they would approach you, if something were to happen between the two of you. So there's this certainty that they want to communicate with you, but at the same time there is this uncertainty about how things should be done in this situation in order for them not to lose as much as they would lose if they were to approach you now. Both of you could find yourselves in situations, even different connections, that do not allow you to be together. Not only that, but it kind of gives off this forbidden energy where you shouldn't be doing that because it might cause harm to other people. So it almost seems like your hands are tied for the moment. Some of you, if you were to meet each other again, so there is a possibility, I do sense that you will meet each other again, you will have the opportunity to talk to each other again. Most likely it's going to be a longer time from now. Okay, so some time still has to pass until that can happen. There could be this element of growth, and I feel like when the time comes, okay, I feel like this encounter, this meeting is actually sort of set in stone by the universe. Okay, this is like meant to happen, but this is meant to happen at a time in your lives when you are so much more mature, when you will have a very different vision of yourself and what you want from your life, of yourself and what you want from your life, and from life in general. And you know, it's going to be completely different than what you have envisioned so far. It's going to feel very calm, and I feel like this is how things are supposed to happen, in a very calm, in a very rational manner, not things done under the impulse of the moment, not by doing something crazy. So there's this element of waiting, and there's this element of growth. And I feel like there is this advice from spirit, encouragement from spirit, to focus on your own journey. Both of you focus on your own personal journeys, because you still have a lot to work on yourselves. You are not in the right energies for this encounter to happen. There is potential, there is a fated meeting, you know, planned sometime in the future. But at the current moment, the two of you are not in the right energies. It's not just on a physical level, okay, in a 3D world, on a material level, with your lives in general. It's also on a vibrational level. I feel like your energies might not be compatible in a sense. You might be at different stages of growth in your life. Okay, so I'll get one last card and see. So yeah, there's definitely desire from both your parts to do this, and there's this impulse from both your parts for this to happen. But we have the karmic trench. Yes, there is some karma around this connection. There is some karma that needs to be healed here, and it could be from your part, it could be from their part, it could be from both your parts. It could be that both of you still have a lot of karmic lessons to learn. Now these karmic lessons could be about your individual lives. Okay, so you have your karmic lessons to learn, they have their karmic lessons to learn. Or since the two of you have had a connection prior to, you know, this separation, any sort of connection, it doesn't necessarily have to be like an actual romantic connection, okay? Even if you are just friends, there is this karmic element around your connection. There is some sort of a lesson that the two of you have not learned yet. You might see this connection, and they might see this connection through the lens of the past. And you might judge each other and judge a connection with them through the events that took place in the past. And for a lot of you, it could even be like those events could be painful. Okay, they could be painful, they could be hurtful, and the two of you will have to figure out, and you have to realize that none of you are the same at the moment, and at the time that you will be meeting, none of you will be the same. What was in the past will have to stay in the past, and maybe through your spiritual growth, the moment you will see each other again, you will see the situation through much wiser eyes and much more compassionate eyes and much more understanding eyes. You will analyze whatever happened in the past from a different perspective, which is how it's supposed to be. And I'm getting this sense of forgiveness. Okay, somebody needs to forgive something. Okay, and until that time comes and until that growth happens, there is some waiting, expecting both of you. You will have to wait. So yeah, so again, I need to emphasize this because I'm seeing impulsive energy here. Okay, I'm seeing impulsive energy from their part, I'm seeing impulsive energy from your part. You both feel very impulsive, like you're restless, you're out of patience. You need to be patient. Now is not the time. It's going to happen, but now is not the time. And when it will happen, it will be a beautiful reunion. Let me see a card to get a potential final outcome. For you, we have strength. Okay, we have Leo energy. It's going to be like, yeah, you'll be on the same page. It's going to feel like a reunion of it's going to feel like a reunion of forces. Okay, you will find strength in each other. Instead of feeling weak and vulnerable in front of each other, you will feel strong. You will lift each other up. So it's going to be a successful reunion. Which way this reunion will go, you will have to choose. Okay, it's your own choice. The strength card, it kind of indicates like willpower. Okay, and we have Three of Cups. Okay, so it's going to be a rejoicing energy, a very joyful, a very happy energy in the end. Okay, so group number one, I hope this answered your question. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, group number two. For those of you who chose this image, welcome to your reading. Let's find out. Will you see your person again? Will you meet each other again? Will you have a chance to talk to each other again? Let's see what the cards have to say. We have Six of Pentacles. We have the Magician, the Lovers, Knight of Wands. We have Justice, Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, and Two of Wands. Let's see some connecting energies here. The Lookout, Buddha Prepares, the Treasure. So this is a bit of a tricky situation. I am seeing mutual feelings here. This is going to be a person's role. This is going to be your role. Your person has very, very strong feelings towards you, incredibly strong feelings, and there's also a lot of passion when it comes to you. They think about you in a very passionate way. They think about you a lot. They dream about you a lot. They're sort of trying to manifest you a lot, or they're fantasizing about you a lot. There seems to be an acknowledgement from their part that they have been in a way unfair towards you, or unfair towards this connection that the two of you share. So they either feel that they were unfair towards you, or they feel like destiny was not fair. Like the circumstances were not the right circumstances. Maybe you come from different environments, maybe you come from different, I don't know, cultures, social backgrounds, financial backgrounds, like economical backgrounds. I was trying to say. Okay, so there is some sort of a difference. There were some sort of obstacles which were related to some sort of inequality that happened in this connection. And it could be about them, it could be about you, but it kind of left the impression that the two of you are not compatible, although your person feels like you are compatible. So it almost feels like you were the right person, but at the wrong time. And your person now feels like they need to correct that. They want to establish a balance, okay, like this infinity sign. They're trying to close that toxic cycle and establish some sort of a balance, because they do have feelings for you, and you are still there in the back of their mind, okay, deep down within their soul. They still have certain feelings for you. They still hold some affection for you, and like I said, they're still thinking about you a lot, maybe even like dreaming about you. Now when it comes to you, again, this sense of inequality, the sense of something did not happen because there were some differences that for both of you were out of your control, okay? So you had no control over it. Maybe you were too young, maybe you were too powerless at that point, maybe, you know, the outside influences were too strong for you. In your case, I'm actually even sensing that the outside influences might have been represented by your family. Now, whatever that family means to you, you know, you should know better. But there was this, you know, for some of you, it was like, for some of you, even children were involved, okay? Now, these children could be your children, or it could be like younger siblings. Maybe you were responsible for younger siblings, or maybe you would have caused a lot of heartbreak in people around you that you cared about. So you were faced with a decision. You are faced with a decision to establish who is more important to you in this lifetime. Is it your person, or are these people closer to you that might have gotten hurt by your actions? Are these people more important in your life? So it's a very delicate situation here, and it's also a very dangerous situation. And I feel like both of you need to think about it. Think about it in a very mature way, because there is some sort of a danger associated with your connection. There is some sort of a danger associated. And I want to clarify this treasure card, because it kind of feels like, oh, okay, wants to come out. We have karmic trench. So both of you could be in karmic connections, or you could be in a karmic connection. And the master artisan, okay? It's almost like there is a very big potential, okay, for a connection with you and this person you are asking about. There is a chance for a reunion, but it kind of feels like you have to be very, very careful about the situation. You have to be very, very careful. There is something very dangerous about it. I keep repeating that, but there is something that could cause a lot of problems here. There's a lot of complications. There's a lot of details that you simply cannot overlook, and they seem very, very hard to overcome. It's almost as if you have the access to that treasure. You know where that treasure is, but you don't know how to get to it. It's like this path filled with traps. That's what I mean, like traps. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's you, group number 2, the ones who have to make that choice. I feel when it comes to your person, they are willing to make that choice. Their life is not as complicated, okay? They just seem more free in a sense, more detached from things in general. For some of them, they could be a bit more immature, okay, or non-committal, okay, and that's why their life is not as complicated. But in your situation group number 2, I feel like your life is complicated. It's your existence, the one that makes things so complicated here, and very, very dangerous. You might have a lot to lose. With this lookout next to the Buddha prepares, you might have a lot to lose when it comes to your personal life, to your personal balance, to your peace. Okay, when it comes to your peace, and you see all those children there, they're supposed to be disciples. I don't know why I saw children, okay, but like I said, there could be children involved here, or it's just a community that might judge you. It could even be like a religious community, so there could be like religious differences between the two of you, or just cultural differences, but I just got like religious differences very strongly. And there's also this energy of taking a chance, okay, of taking a risk, of trying to compare the pros and the cons, and trying to figure out which one of these situations represent your true treasure, your current situation or reunion with this person. Here's the thing. You are very much aware that a reunion with this person will not be something innocent. I feel like a lot of details will come to light. I feel like a lot of things will be exposed, and both of you know this, and especially you know this. I feel like there's a lot of tension. I feel like there's a lot of fire between the two of you. And I feel like you are afraid that should you meet this person again, should you talk to them again, it will end in a sort of like an explosion of feelings, and you don't know how things will evolve from there on. Okay, maybe you're afraid that you will do something reckless. Maybe you're afraid that you will end up risking everything. So maybe there's this inner knowing from your part, because your person will definitely try something. Okay, they will definitely try to ignite something here with this Knight of Wands. They will definitely try to ignite something, and you you are highly flammable at this point when it comes to their fire. Highly flammable, and you're afraid of this. You're afraid of this. So this reunion could happen. It could happen, but you don't want it to happen right now, because you are aware of what the consequences could be, and you are aware that you will have a very, very hard time keeping your cool and remaining in your power, and not cause like a huge shift in your life and huge drama for some of you, like, you know, not, it won't turn your life upside down, and you don't want that. You don't want to risk that. I want to see one last card. We have paths unknown. Okay, there's a lot of uncertainty. An Archangel Raphael. And winged messengers. There were a lot of things that remain unspoken in your connection, in your relationship with this person, whatever the nature of that relationship is. A lot of things, a lot of unanswered questions. I don't know why, but I have this feeling that you already know the answers to those questions. You already know those answers, and that's what terrifies you. The fact that this person, should you meet them again, will indeed tell you what you want to hear. All of the things that you've been fantasizing of hearing from them, they will tell you that. And it will, yeah, it will weaken you. It will, yeah. You, like I said, you're highly flammable. Okay, very sensitive to this person and their words. So maybe this time is not the right time to take any action. Maybe there is still a lot of healing that needs to happen. With this karmic trend, maybe you're in a karmic connection. Or maybe you still need to heal some wounds that make you easy to trigger, okay, when it comes to this person and this connection. We also have a lot of 8s, okay, 8. That could be a significant number. 8 of August, 2018 or 2008, it depends. Or 1988, I don't know if that resonates for anyone, okay? So, yeah. That's the issue, okay? So this is basically up to you. this is basically up to you. Up to you if you want to create this environment, this situation, this the perfect circumstances for you to meet this person. But it seems very, very complicated. It's like, I feel like you're playing a lot of scenarios in your head. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. And it kind of feels like it could affect your stability. It could affect everything that you have been working so hard on, everything that you have built so far. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that made sense. I guess you got the message. Okay, you understand the message. Group number 2. I will leave it at this. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Welcome, group number 3. For those of you who chose this image, this will be your reading. Let's find out. Will you see your person again? Will you meet each other again? Will you have the chance to talk to each other again? Let's see what the cards have for you. We have Nine of Swords. We have the Empress. We have Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Magician. I feel like the Magician card came out for all 3 groups. We have Hermit, the Hermit. We have Page of Wands. Oh dear. We have 4 of Wands, and I dropped 2 cards. And we're gonna take these. And we have the Chariot, and we also have 8 of Pentacles. We're going to squeeze those in, and let's get some connecting energies. We have Wishes Fulfilled. We have the Queen of Roses. We have the King of Roses. Okay, that's a clear yes, but okay, I feel like yes, the 2 of you will meet each other again. There is this mutual desire, but there are some complications here. There are some complications. Now, I feel like your person, this is their energy. I feel like your person is in this waiting mode. I feel like there's not much they can do about it, and this is causing them a lot of frustration. We have 2 feminine energies over here. Now, gender doesn't matter, okay? I'm going to refer to potential partners, okay? It could be about potential partners. It could be that your person is currently divided between 2 people, okay? It could be you, again, gender doesn't matter, and another person. For some of them, they could have settled for something less in your absence. Okay, so there's this energy of them trying to replace you with somebody else, somebody that is not at your same level, somebody who's not at your level, or at least they don't see this person at your level. The Empress energy is a very grounded energy. I feel like this is how they see you. And they see you as the Empress. They see you as somebody who is stable. They see you as somebody they would like to create something with, build something with. Now we have the Queen of Wands, which is not a bad energy, but it's a very passionate energy. The Wands is the energy of like physical intimacy, you know what I'm talking about. So it could be that this person is either in a connection that is more superficial and is more based on the physical intimacy, or they could be very superficial within their connections, meaning they could have a lot of affairs, but they don't want to settle down with anyone else because they want to keep themselves in this waiting mode. So for whatever reason, your person does not want to settle down in a serious connection unless that connection is with you. However, they are not very happy about this. They're not very happy about this situation. They're not happy with the fact that they have to settle for less. They're not very happy that they have to wait. They don't like to wait. They want to make something happen. Now, let's see your energy. Let's put this here up. And let's see your energy. You want the same thing. Obviously, since you're here, you're trying to manifest a connection. Maybe you want to manifest a connection or simply want to manifest a balance within this connection. I feel like you have been working very hard on yourself. You have been working very hard, and you might want to meet this person, but not for the reason they would like to meet you. I don't know why I'm getting this energy. Because we have the magician, we have the hermit. The hermit is very withdrawn energy, okay? Like a lot of inner growth, a lot of inner wisdom. And then this Eight of Pentacles, there's a lot of inner work that took place here. And I feel like you've gained a fresh perspective on this connection. That this is something that you might have wanted at some point. Okay? Maybe at some point in your existence, this is all you ever wanted, a connection with this person. But now you're not exactly sure. At least not with the circumstances, that things happened in the past. I feel like you've evolved past that. You've evolved past this connection. You've evolved past this person. And you want something new. You want better. You want more. Okay, there's this zest for life within you. And you just like, I want it all. I deserve it. I've done the work. I've put in the effort. And I deserve this. So I feel like you want this, very equal connection. And you are not going to settle for anything less. You could also be single, okay? So this person might have taken refuge within other connections or another connection that's, based on more superficial things or physical things. But you didn't. You either are single and very happily single, or you are in another connection, but you are in a happy connection. You are happy with your life. And now you're thinking to yourself, do I really want this? The same way it was back in the past. Do I want it? And the answer is no. I feel like it's no, because you've evolved past that. So you've become more demanding about this. And you won't accept anything less than. So it's a very good energy from your part. Very good energy from your part. It almost feels like if you do not get what you want, even if you would meet with this person, you'll move on from it. It almost feels like a reunion with this person would feel like a closure to you. Even if at the moment you don't think that, but I kind of sense that you think that. Okay, the only reason that you might want to meet this person is to have some sort of a closure. Okay, or the reunion with this person will lead to closure. You'll finally realize that, it was fine when we are young and inexperienced, and we didn't know any better, and I didn't know any better. It was fine back then, but I'm not sure if this is fine now. Although your person would like something, I feel like they've remained in the past. They're like way behind you when it comes to their personal growth. Way, way, way behind you. You're not at the same level anymore, and you want somebody at your level. So I feel like a reunion will help both of you. In a sense, for you to gain closure that, this was part of your life, but it will no longer be a part of your life. And if you have question of what if something would have happened between the two of us at that time, what it would have been like, okay? You will now know. You will know, okay? And in their situation, in their case, it could be a matter of finally realizing that, it's over. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. With this Nine of Swords, they could actually be aware of that. They could actually be aware that they're way behind your growth, okay, with their growth. Let's see some other cards. We have Archangel Gabriel. Will, wisdom, and mind. This overall energy that you know better. You know better. And this Archangel Gabriel, it's the angel of communication. It's the angel who protects families, okay? The concept of family, and even children, okay? So I feel like you know better. You know what you want. And maybe this person in the past has shown some no committal energy, okay? Has shown that they're not ready to settle down. Maybe they were very superficial about it. So maybe it was fine for you back then. Or maybe that's why you broke off. Or maybe that's why they broke off things with you, because you wanted more and they were not ready to deliver. But now, even if they were ready to deliver, I feel like for you it's too little and it's too late, and you're not in that energy of, you know, waiting for them to make up their mind, okay? Because you want it now, you want it all. You don't, you know, you're not gonna settle like they did. And we have Atsum. Let's see what this Atsum means. The King of Keys. Ah, you're going to see clearly. You're going to see things clearly. Okay, it's almost like after this reunion is going to happen, by the way. I feel like it's going to happen at some point. What will be the circumstance? Let me get a quick card for that. The past unknown, okay? It's going to happen like in this very unexpected moment. You won't even see it coming, so it's not going to be a planned thing. You might encounter them on the street, in the supermarket, whatever, okay? It's going to come out of the blue. It's going to be a complete surprise for both of you. Like, oh, what are you doing here? I didn't think you would, like, coming to these places or to these groups or whatever, okay? So it's going to take you by surprise. Both of you it's going to take you by surprise, and you will have this conversation, which doesn't seem like it's going to be very deep, but just the whole thing, the whole interaction is just going to be like an eye-opener for you. It's like, oh wow, you're going to see things so clear, like, what was I thinking? For some of you, like, what was I thinking? Or like, oh yeah, I'm over this. I think I'm over this. This is, what was I, again, what was I thinking? I keep getting that. I'm not seeing like a embarrassment. I feel like you own your past, you own your actions, but it's just this energy of, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I put myself in these situations. I can't believe I was like, I don't know, thinking of this person, hoping for this person, and for so long, you know. One less card, 10 of Cups. And 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you, look, you are, I know this sounds like a cliche, like you are already whole and complete. You have everything it takes. You have everything you want. You will receive everything you want. And everything you want is somewhere else, not with this person. For some of you, you will meet at this event, some sort of an event with more people involved, a very joyful event, maybe a wedding, maybe a family celebration, something of that sort. And we have the Lovers. But I feel like you're very good. You're very good at this time, group number 3. That's honestly the feeling I'm getting. So I feel like this encounter will help you focus on what you truly love and on what you truly want. And it's going to bring you into this very grateful energy for everything that you have achieved so far and for everything that your life is, compared to who you were before, when you were with this person, or when you knew this person, when you were interacting with this person. You will realize how far you've come, and how actually happy, how truly happy you are now. So I just want to know, you know, this, I mean, take what resonates, okay, guys, because this is like collective, this is like a collective reading. This is a collective reading. I want to see if you still have feelings for this person. The Star. You have healed. You have healed. So it's almost like you will always hold affection for this person, okay? But whatever affection you used to have for them, that came from this very wounded place, okay? It came from some sort of a trauma, it came from some sort of a shadow, something of that sort, okay? And I feel like you have healed from this person. It's again this energy of moving away from them. Yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. So you are over this. You are over this, or you will most definitely be over this person the moment you will encounter them again. You will be over them. It will be a very well-deserved and much awaited closure for you, and it will put you in this energy of, finally, I can put this behind me and I can focus on what I have, what I have become, and be grateful for everything that, I am at the moment. Okay, so group number 3, I will leave it at this. This was your reading. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.